everyone. Welcome to PHTV4. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are here with The Travel Show. Kathy James is here with us again today, as she always is. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
It's always great to have Kathy here because she brings a guest and tells us all about fun things we can do. And today is no different. So today we have a guest we've had before, and it's Katie Cannizzaro. No, Katie Cannizzaro. You notice I did the Italian gesture there. Yes. Katie is really great to have because she tells us all about Royal Caribbean and all the opportunities you could have by going on a cruise line. You know what? Some people are afraid to go on a cruise. Right. And I think that you should tell them, you know, allay their fears because it's so fun. It's not scary.
It's so fun. It really is. It's like a floating resort. There's something for everyone, especially with Royal Caribbean. We have 28 ships. We have some smaller ships. We have huge mega ships. And there really is something for everyone. There should be no fears about cruising.
No, and the other thing,
very fun vacation.
Well, people think those mega ships are like, oh my goodness, all those people. But you never know that all those people are there.
No, you have to think choice and how many different things there are to do, from a full Broadway show to dinner at a steakhouse to the casino. We were just earlier talking about how fun gambling is. And so from the pool decks to the games that are going on, there just is so much choice. You never feel that there are lots of people.
No, it's not like everybody's in one room.
Right.
I mean, everybody's everywhere.
Yes.
So, and there's so many everywheres to go to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many different options.
Yes. Now, last time you were here, we talked about a new ship.
Yes.
And that was
the Icon of the Seas, which is a brand new class of ship that came out last January, and 7,000 passengers. It really is a small city.
It really is.
And so, yes, it was wonderful. It's the world's greatest vacation. People absolutely love it. It's built for families, so you see tons of, you know, multi-generational groups, grandparents and their grandchildren and their children all just having a wonderful time. It's had huge success, and actually people that have never cruised before got so excited about the ship that they're coming and trying us and just absolutely loving cruising and loving Royal Caribbean.
I mean, it really is an experience that is so well planned out for everyone. And also you get to visit different places
without ever unpacking.
Yeah.
You just unpack once and you get to sample this specific ship goes to the Caribbean. It does a 7-night Eastern or Western Caribbean itinerary out of Miami. And we are very excited that we're actually building Icon number 2, which is going to be the Star of the Seas, which will begin sailing next August out of Port Canaveral, which is Orlando. So that's very easy to get to Orlando. The airport there has a lot of flights and a lot of offerings, and then you go about 45 minutes to the port to get on the new Star of the Seas.
And it's a little closer for us here in Chicagoland.
Yes.
To get to Orlando. It's a little quicker flight than going down to Miami.
And lots of flight options out of O'Hare and Midway, which we're so lucky to have 2 airports to choose from.
We really are. So that's coming next August, so approximately a year from now. And we did talk about the Icon of the Seas, which was wonderful. But I think you were telling us that there's another ship coming.
Yes,
they are just building ships left and right.
It's wonderful. So yes, we had a new ship just debut about a month ago, Utopia of the Seas, which is also out of Port Canaveral, Orlando. So again, great flight option. You could drive if you'd like. This ship is an Oasis class. For those that have cruised before, that's the Oasis or the Allure, the Symphony. So it's very exciting though. This ship is only doing a 3-night or a 4-night itinerary. So that's great for those that have never cruised before and they don't necessarily want to go out for 7 nights, or they don't have 7 days for vacation, or they want to go on 7 vacations, throughout the year, little trips versus, using all their vacation time at once. So to have a brand new ship do a 3 or 4 night cruise is just wonderful. You can also go to the theme parks, go to Disney World, go to Universal, go get on a cruise for 3 or 4 nights. It goes Friday, Monday, or you can get on Monday, Friday. It goes to Perfect Day, our private island, which we've talked lots about in the past. Perfect Day is just an amazing day in itself. Thrills or chills, something for everyone. We did put in a brand new, in Perfect Day, we expanded it and put adults only section in.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
18 and older, it's quite the party zone.
Yeah. Oh,
it really is. And we kind of needed that. Sometimes sometimes we have one of the largest pools in the Caribbean called the Oasis Lagoon. And sometimes that got a little too party for the family. So now the families can have the Oasis Lagoon, and those that are there to party can go party.
Yeah.
You know, so my kids are teenagers, so I put them in the water park and I go party.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yes.
See
The
ya.
Hideaway Beach is a home run. It's just a wonderful adults-only experience to spend the day there.
So if you're spending the day there, let's just kind of review the perfect day. So people know, you're getting off the ship, you're going onto this island, which was all done by Royal Caribbean.
Right. So we've had the island about 30 years, but we amplified and really made it everyone's perfect day. So we put in a water park. We put in like Cocoa Beach Club, which is kind of a upscale area for those guests that maybe are on their honeymoon or they're celebrating a 50th birthday. We put in this amazing Oasis Lagoon pool. The island's complimentary, so we put in a pier so you can walk on and off the ship. Which is nice because sometimes the Caribbean's very, very hot. The Bahamas is hot and people might want to go back into the air conditioning and then go back out to the island later. But there are shore excursions you can do throughout the island, such as the water park and so on, or the Cocoa Beach Club. That's a shore excursion. You go in and pay to spend the day there.
And is there like refreshments and drinks and food and so forth?
Yes, the food is all complimentary. The Snack Shack, there's 4 of them. My favorite, there's a secret chicken sandwich that I'll tell you the secret. It has mozzarella sticks on top of the chicken sandwich. Yes, it's quite delicious. And then we have 2 huge buffets. All the food is complimentary throughout the day. You will never starve on a cruise or in our private island. And then if you, many drinks are included, but alcohol drinks, if you have the drink package, that you can purchase a drink package, the drinks are included on the island. If not, you just purchase the drinks like you would in a bar.
Right.
And there are some fun drinks, the Coco Loco, lots of things that come in pineapples or buckets. It's quite the fun day.
And it's really like you really feel like you're away and you're having something so entirely different than your normal life. I think that makes it also
it's vacation,
a lot of
and
fun.
that's what vacation's about. But if you're the chill kind too, that's what I think makes a cruise so special. If you just really want to read a book and go to the spa and go onto the island and sit in a hammock and just really need some downtime, you can do that too. It's really the perfect vacation for everyone.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, now getting back to the newer ship, which is the
Utopia.
Okay, now you mentioned that was in the same kind of variety class as like the Symphony.
Yes.
So that's a smaller ship.
No, those are the larger. They're the Oasis class. There's 6,000 guests. And they're set up in our neighborhood styles. Is kind of how those larger ships are, which means there's different neighborhoods. So you have this beautiful Central Park neighborhood where there's a cafe and some bars and entertainment in the evening. The boardwalk, which is fun, video games. There's a sports bar back there. There's all different. Then we have the whole sports court and the pool deck and the Lime and Coconut, which is our outdoor bar, my favorite place. It's just so fun to sit up there with a drink and sail away into, when you leave Coco Cay, that's my little suggestion. Go up to the pool deck, sit in the Lime and Coconut as you pull away and sail away. There's all different entertainment places where the casino are, the theaters. Our entertainment is out of this world. On the Icon, the entertainment is the Broadway show's Wizard of Oz. So it's full, amazing show, complimentary. The entertainment on the Utopia, the new ship, we have a water show because we have a huge aqua theater in the back of the ship. And the music is so fun. And it's we are the number 1 or 2 employer of Olympic athletes because we have ice shows. We have on many of our ships, and then the Oasis class has this awesome aqua theater on all of the ships, as well as the Icon class has that as well.
Well, wait. Now, to explain what an aqua theater is?
So with the Oasis class, it's an outdoor theater where there's a pool. And then you have synchronized swimmers, you have trapeze artists, you have divers diving off all at the same time. It's unbelievable. And the ship's moving. It's just captivating.
Something like from Cirque du Soleil.
Yes. Yes.
In a way,
yes,
the
yes.
performance of
Yeah.
kind of
water.
where there's things going on all the time. There's water, they're jumping, and
And
kind
these
of the same idea.
performers, they are athletes. They are unbelievable. And then, so that's and then we took it indoors on the Icon of the Seas. So it's an indoor water show that you're kind of immersed in. And they're diving, and it's unreal.
It is
It's
unreal.
absolutely
I mean, that
amazing.
you're in a ship moving along with people doing these water
Yes.
shows. I love synchronized swimming. That's my favorite thing in the Olympics. So to watch that would
Oh,
be really
you have
fun.
to go and see it.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It really is.
Yeah.
I can't believe what they can do. Like, you're just sitting there and all of them.
Yes. Now, let's talk about just like the varieties of foods. I know, everyone thinks, oh, there's all these big buffets. Well, there's
There
other
are,
things
yes.
too. I mean, it's not just that.
As I said, you will never starve. And cruising and food really do go hand in hand. So we have lots of options, especially on these mega ships. So we have our Windjammer is on all of our ships, the buffet, and that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But then you also have a pizza place. You have a hot dog, the Doghouse we have. You have El Loco Fresh, which is our complimentary Mexican that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner through the day. Sometimes it's on the pool deck, sometimes it's in by the Windjammer. And then we have lovely specialty restaurants that are not included that you can go to if you'd like, such as Chops, our steakhouse. We have a hibachi as well as an Italian option, but really you don't have to do that if you don't want to. We have our main dining room that also has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and will serve you a 3-4 course meal in the evenings, and it's themed every night. And then you could go get pizza at Sorrento's as your 5th course after dessert, and stop at the Pesky Parrot and have a frozen
After
drink.
Yes. And then that's the thing I think is important to know too. You can just grab something at the Windjammer if you want to do that. But you can also sit down and have a lovely dinner
can.
where you're not paying extra for that. You're just, and you have a waiter or a server and you're ordering off the menu.
Yes.
So you're not just having one choice. And it's really good food.
It is very good food. It's very fun. I love eating in the main dining room because I love how your waiter gets to know you. And I think that's one of the things that sets Royal Caribbean apart is our service and our crew and how much they love making you happy and serving, our guests because, you're on vacation. You're
are.
trying to create these amazing experiences and
Yes.
dreams for you.
Yes, that's true.
And they're from all over the world, which is wonderful for all these cultures that come together, when there is a lot of things in our world right now that aren't so peaceful, but on our ships, it's just amazing.
Yeah, all is well. So, like, say you want to have more of a spa-like experience. Do most of the ships have a spa?
All of the ships have a spa, yes.
And what could you expect in that spa?
So you could get a massage. Now those are not included in the cruise
Right.
fare.
Yeah.
There are fitness centers, and many of all those options are complimentary. If you want to take a yoga class or do something like that, that would be extra. But the spa is very similar to a Chicago City spa, price-wise, and you can get massages and facials. You could get your hair done. You can get your teeth whitened.
Wow.
They have quite a lot of options.
About a whole different person.
Yes. Yes, so there are those things as well. And every ship does have a spa, and every ship has a casino.
And every ship has a casino. And so with the ship, it goes to another spot, island or whatever. And at that point, is there some way you can have a tour of that place?
Sure. So we also, outside of the Caribbean, we're sailed during the summer in Alaska. A cruise is an awesome way to see Alaska. Alaska is just absolutely breathtaking. And then we have 7 ships each summer too that sail around Europe. So lots of tours are offered in the Caribbean or in Europe or in Alaska, shore excursions. So you could get off and just enjoy the port, walk around on your own, or you could purchase one of our shore excursions, anything in the Caribbean from swimming with the pigs is very popular. I know, I have not done that
I've
one.
never heard of
Swimming
that.
with the pigs. Yes, pigs are swimming.
I'd rather swim with a pig than a shark.
Yes, that's true. So we do have swimming with the dolphins. There's a lot of culture and history tours you can take, culinary. All of our shore excursions are kind of coded of what they are, historical and so on. Or action. Some people want to, not skydive, but like go out and do something more daring, and
Right,
they'll go
right.
and
Or
do jet
horseback
skis
riding
or
or-
horseback riding.
Yeah,
Yes,
any of those
parasailing.
things.
That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to
Yeah,
think of.
they're one
Things I
more
don't do.
active. Things you
I like the culinary tour, or the
that's-
bar tour, the wine tour.
well, and that's fun that you can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to do that, and I think every place you go probably has a different offering.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
And we have very, very specific details of the tour. And if it's, especially because cruising, we are very accessible for anyone that might have mobility issues and so on. So our shore excursions are coded by any type of mobility and what the, if it's, lots of walking or a little walking or you're on a bus the whole time. So they're really well described, so you can choose. And Kathy and her team can help you find those perfect shore excursions
I
for
have
you.
to go back to the pigs. I'm sorry. That is just
It's
hysterical.
like, yes,
yeah.
it's very, very popular. You can do it in Perfect Day, our private island. You get on a little boat and you go over to one of the islands that are, in the Bahamas and you swim with the pigs.
I didn't even know
You
a pig
feed them
could
and
swim.
I did not either. Yes.
Okay.
I have not done it, but it is.
Okay.
It's a great story because I see a lot of it on Instagram.
Oh,
It's
you do?
very,
Oh,
it's very,
yeah.
good Insta moments.
Okay.
Because swim with dolphins is kind of a commonplace thing
Yeah.
right now.
That's
you
so
know.
last
That's
year.
old
Yeah, you're
school.
right, it
That's
is.
what I was going to say. It's time now. I don't know. And what animal will be next? Once the pigs kind of become common.
I don't know. I don't think we want to swim with alligators or crocodiles.
no,
no,
we'll
that's
pass.
always,
We'll pass,
pigs
yeah.
seem harmless.
And sharks will pass
Yeah,
on that one
pass
too.
on
I don't think we
Yeah.
have any type of tour that
That
is
would
the
do that.
sharks.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's a little scary.
Lots of swimming with the dolphins.
So
Or the
I
stingrays,
mean,
too.
there's a lot of not just the Caribbean, but you do offer tours for Europe
Mm-hmm.
and over in Alaska. If you want to go there, that time is kind of over right now, right?
Right. So we're kind
Yeah.
of wrapping up our Alaska and Europe season, and those ships will come down to the Caribbean, or we go out of LA and they do kind of the Mexican Riviera, go down to Cabo, and then for the winter season. And then next May they'll go back to Europe and they will go back to Alaska.
Yes.
Which a cruise is a wonderful way to see Europe. Again, you unpack once. You can every morning wake up in a different country, go in and experience the culture so that you can really decide where you'd like to go. Maybe your next vacation would be going back and doing land because you fell in love with Greece or you fell in love with Croatia. You did a Europe cruise, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, and you loved it.
Yes, yes.
remember you telling me about it.
You have to, like people love Croatia. You just can experiment a little bit, and that's nice because then maybe you want to immerse yourself in,
Yes.
you know,
In that.
a country right there that you really thought, oh, I can really go and stay there for a while.
Right,
Maybe.
right.
So I think it's important to plan ahead, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, Kathy was just mentioning that some people are having difficulty getting on a cruise, like right now. you know,
Yes,
they
it
want to
is.
do it.
It's very hard to get people on cruises that want to go soon. If you want to go on, come on, guys. If you want to go, we got to go like next year. It's just very difficult right now to find space. And if we do find space, it's not going to fit what you're looking for. It just isn't there anymore.
It's not there.
It's just
no.
not there.
Cruising is
No.
so popular
Yeah.
right now, but what is good to know for you to know that if you do book a cruise now and the price goes down, let's say you book something for spring break, everybody should be thinking spring
Yeah,
break
next
right
year,
now.
exactly.
And or even January, February, because it's freezing here. We're so teased with this beautiful September, but it will get cold. It will get cold soon. So you might want to book a cruise for January, February. If the price does go down up until final payment, we give you the new price. So you shouldn't have
Oh,
any
that's
fear
good
of
to know.
going
That's a
ahead
great-
and,
right.
and booking that cruise.
Yeah, a lot of people do feel like I'm going to wait till last minute because I'll get a better price.
No, you
Right,
won't.
I know.
And
But-
that's and same thing with airfare. They feel, oh, I can wait to the end. No, you can't.
Right.
You're not going to get on that plane because it's going to be full.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be astronomical.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing, though? I mean, people are traveling so much.
They're traveling
that
so
the
much.
ships are full. The
airports are crazy,
full.
planes are
Everything
crowded,
is full.
yes.
So, you know, really think ahead if you want to go specifically to
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
something.
Think
ahead.
about next summer. Think
Yeah.
about again.
And
it's
do
gonna be
it
freezing in
now.
January.
Yeah,
and
think about
February.
that.
But get it done now.
But you know, even if you think about next September, October, like a year from now, that year goes by really fast.
It does.
So it's not like, oh, I'm never going to get
Yeah,
there. You
you
know,
will,
it
yes.
really goes by really quickly, and you have that to look forward to.
And just like you said, if their price goes down, we get the lower price. So there's no problem with booking early.
Booking ahead.
I
And
think
actually,
it-
I'm so glad you brought up September and October because it is what people always say, when are the deals? Those really are the deals. And because it is hurricane season, but ships move around, you know,
Yes,
we're not really
yeah.
that affected. And it's also kids are back in school.
Yeah.
And we're very family.
Yeah.
So July and August, you know, might be a little more expensive because the ships are full.
But
But
September,
September and
October,
October, if
yeah.
you are not tied to a school schedule or don't mind taking your children out, there are great deals. And those first 2 weeks of December, there are great deals. So there still might be space now for this
Good.
December.
Yeah. Early, as long as it's
yes.
early, yeah.
And then May too tends to be
Yes.
A little
sometimes
more available.
Yes, and then if you do want to do Alaska or Europe, you know, those what we call shoulder seasons, you know, that May or September is always better pricing
For
than your
Alaska,
June, July,
yeah.
and August for Alaska and for Europe. Same with air.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went to Europe in May, and the air was half the cost it would have been if we went in July.
Oh.
And I just took the kids out of school.
Yeah. Well,
And that's what you can do this day, and that's what happens a
well, you
lot.
can. I know. As a former teacher, I always encourage my own children to take their children out of school.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. It sounds wrong, but you know what? The kids are smart. You know, they're going to miss a few days, but you know, they'll catch up. It's
But the
okay.
experience you're
It's
going
okay.
to have is
I
going to
know.
make
Yeah,
up for
I
the
know.
couple days
It
you're going to
will.
miss.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't
Absolutely.
do it all the time.
As
I'm
my
not saying
children
that,
say,
but-
you cannot buy memories, or
Yeah.
you can't.
They're
you know,
right.
Yeah.
They're right.
So,
Yeah.
You just have to
okay.
Go.
You have to build those memories. I'm so glad we did that trip.
Yeah.
I'll always remember that.
Yeah,
trip.
right. Yeah. So sorry, education people.
Yes. No, we probably have a lot of teachers watching.
Sorry.
But they absolutely, and they love cruising.
They-
You know,
yeah.
they do. Families love cruising
do. It's
because we
very
can all
fun.
go do what we want. We meet together
Yeah.
for dinner,
It's
talk
exciting.
about our day.
Yeah.
And they don't have to worry about the kids.
I
Where
don't have to
can
worry
the
about
kids
the
really
kids.
They can't go anywhere.
No,
can't go
anywhere.
that's what-
No.
so
They're
they're
there.
there.
They're
You know
stuck.
they're there.
Yeah.
So they really can't worry about them, which is really a blessing for the parents.
It is. So if you want to plan that trip, you got to call Kathy.
Yes.
Kathy, how do they do that?
Okay, they can get in touch with us at Class Act Travel. We're at 6946 West 111th Street on the corner of 111th and Worth Avenue in Worth. The phone number is 708-448-6560. We are there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. If you need something later during the week or if you need it Saturday, just give me a holler and we can arrange that for you. You can also send me an email, and it's classacttravel@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you as quick as we can. Come on and cruise, guys.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. You go out and plan to have a great time, great vacation. Katie, thanks so much for coming
Oh,
in
thank
today.
you for having me. I love to talk cruising.
We love to hear about it because it sounds so wonderful. It is. It is
is.
actually.
It's a
very,
great vacation.
Very fun. It really is. And thanks for watching us. We'll see you next month on our travel show. Bye for now. Make it a great day.